I'm Bernie from Crafter's Companion. If you love your patchwork but hate cutting out with your rotary cutter, but if you've got a die cutting machine, this is the product for you. This is the multimedia patchwork dies from Gemini. This is the half 45-degree diamond. You can actually make wonderful things like this. Look at this fantastic bag we've got here. We've got different sizes in here from 1.5 inches all the way up to 4.5 inches. If I show you the back of this, look at those little dinky ones as well. You can cut all of these with this set. So let's see what they're all about. So in the packet, you're going to get all of those dies to cut all of those sizes. We've got them here. I just want to show you something on these. There's a little bit cut off each tip of the larger sizes. And what they are is they're your doggies that have been cut off, and they're going to help you get that under your sewing machine foot more easily. And I'm going to show you when we come to sewing. So let's cut some out. Now again, because they are multimedia dies, you're going to cut up to 6 layers of cotton in there, or a couple of layers of faux leather, felt. You try it and see how many you can cut through. I'm using the fabric plates here. So I've got the clear plate, I've got the A plate. I'll get my die that I'm going to cut, and I've got 6 layers of cotton here, and then I'm going to place my die on here. Now with these half ones, what you want to do is line up one of the short sides with the straight grain of your fabric. That means that this side here will be a bias edge. And what that is it makes it a little bit stretchy, it makes it easier to piece together, and then when you've finished your rows or your stars, whatever you're going to make, you've got a straight edge all the way down. So then I've got the B plate on top and the other clear plate. If you're using the plates that come with your Gemini machine, you're going to use the clear plate, then the metal shim, then your fabric, your die facing down, your plastic shim, and then your other clear plate. And I'm going to pop that through the machine. Then I'm going to show you how we stitch these together. Like I say, you've got that accuracy there, you don't have to worry about it. If you try to cut this out by hand, are all of them going to be exactly the same? Or if they are, how long is that going to take you as well? So this is a real time saver for your patchwork. There we go. So we've got the pieces cut out there. So I'll pop them to the side. And then let's look at these. You can just see how you can mix and match the colours together to make those designs. Okay? They could fit together. So let's sew 2 together and see what happens, especially with those cut off edges. So I'm going to lie them directly on top of each other. Pop a couple of pins in if you feel you need to. And then what you're going to do is pop this under the foot on the machine. And stitch your 1/4 inch. Now if you've got a few of these to sew, it's really good to do a little bit of chain piecing. I'll show you that now. You're going to get to the end of your piece, and just as you get to the end, you're going to leave the foot down and get your next 2 pieces ready. Again, lie those on top. And you're going to offer that back up to the machine while the other one's still under the foot. And that 1/4 inch seam all the way down. And the other reason for those little tips being cut off as well is when we press these after we've finished, you always want to press your seams to the side or open, whichever is your preference. What's going to happen then, snip those, is when you open it up, you can't see, you haven't got the doggy yet. So whenever you've got a seam and you see that you can see the fabric underneath, with there's no, that's called the doggy, that's been cut off. So that saves you an extra piece of time, and it gives you more time for stitching. So once you've got all your halves stitched together, you've now got that full 45-degree diamond shape. So again, you can start putting them together however you prefer. Got some more here. This is the fun part. This is where you can start playing and deciding which pieces you want where. So again, you can have a pretty star. And you're going to join them all together. You're going to have 8 in that section. So you can have them as a star, or alternatively, you can join them on the end like that, and you're going to have then strips of fabric. I like doing it this way when I first use these, because what it means is you can join them all together like that, and then you're just sewing strips together. So you're always doing straight edges. You've got no angles to deal with. Now, the other product that we have is the full 45-degree diamond. And this one works perfectly with your half shapes. So if I get some of those that I've got pre-cut as well, let's go back to that star again and put some of these full pieces in. You can see that they're exactly the same size. So you can mix and match and decide which pieces you're going to put them where before you start sewing. And if I lay one of those on top of there, you can see that they're pretty much there. They're the same shape. Once you stitch them together, they're going to all fit perfectly. And these are your Gemini multimedia patchwork dies, the half 45-degree diamond.